I came to feel like beneath the popular appeal and the humor that he used a lot, there's a lot of wisdom in that guy. And so what he did on that day, he said, let me present to you a word picture. It is a cold, snowy, and blustery day. That one's not a hard picture to get into our minds today at all. But that was his story. You're looking out from the comfort of your house out toward the street, and you see a pitiful couple shuffling along. Their bodies are bent with the wind, and their body language almost suggests life has nearly done us in. They're poorly clad. They don't appear to be in good health. And your heart, as he tells this story, paints this picture, he said, your heart goes out to them. And you find yourself saying, if I could do something to help them, I would do it. I mean, doesn't it have that effect on you? If we looked out from the east doors here and saw that, we would rush to say, how can we help you? What can we do? And then after a few moments of well-timed silence, he said, what you're seeing out that window is you in the future if you don't do something about it. Wow! And he's talking primarily about doing something because he said, and the answer, what you can do to help those people who are you, is to begin to plan and act wisely for your future from this moment right now, because that will affect your future. That's what I see in these words from Scripture. Wisdom wants to build you a house. She doesn't want you to be shuffling along in life. And we're all alive, so we all have a future. 10 years, 20 years, some of you 30 or 40 years, but all of us have a future out there ahead of us. And God started talking to me on that day. I never had a whole lot of money to be a steward over. I've always had this, like a moth to the flame, I've always been drawn to the lost causes in the small hurting churches, and that's just been a part of my life. And in case my jacket is somehow, in spite of all efforts, causing any staticky sounds, I'll be fine without the jacket. In fact, I'm feeling more comfortable already. So, what I want us to see today is three things in this and surrounding Scriptures. I want us to see wisdom's house. What's it look like? What's in it? Why should we be interested in it? Wisdom's invitation and wisdom's work. And those three things are worth however long it might take to learn about wisdom's house, to understand wisdom's invitation.